What's up, everybody? How are you guys feeling? Are you guys having an amazing time? That's what I like to hear. Thank you guys so much for being here. So I got a couple notes and stuff. Just thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this has been such a transformational time for you guys. I'm so excited. This is my first speaking engagement, so I'm super excited. So my main thing that I stand for is mental health and how important it is, and owning your own story, creating your own path, and believing in yourself. And mental health is so important. And I think the stigma around it it's not normalized as much. And my goal is to kill that stigma. It's just so important that we take care of our mental health as much as we take care of our physical and our spiritual. It's so, so important. And believing in yourself. And I thought it was so cool. I wrote in my notes that out of 8 billion people, we all have one fingerprint. And I think that's so amazing. And just really owning that. And in your darkest times, really believing that you'll see the light even when you can't see it. These last 2 years has been really transformational for me. I don't even know how I got through it, to be honest. But I know that my faith has been really a big part of my journey. And just really being gentle with yourself. I just got a certification in life coaching, so I'm just taking this to the new step and just really trying to make a difference in the world, because we have such a small time here and we can make such a big difference. But it starts with just being honest and being vulnerable about your feelings, and we're all here to share our pain and to just share the things that we've been through, because you're not alone. And your grief and your problems, they want you to feel like you're alone, but you're not. And I just thought that's so cool that we all have one fingerprint out of 8 billion people. It's a lot of fingerprints. I'm gonna go off my notes because I wrote some. So I thought this was really important. I wrote this in my song too. Your pain is your purpose. Your pain is the reason you're going to go where you're going to go. And I've really realized that. I think the stigma around mental health, especially with men too, 85% of suicide is men. And so I really stand with all the men in here too. Just really, really appreciate just y'all's strength, so I just really, really appreciate just being here. It's just so amazing. And I just think it's so important that we just own our story every day, even in the hardest times. And my faith has just been a big part of it. Just believing even when you can't see. But we're all just here to make the world a better place and to share our pain, because your pain is your purpose. I'm also gonna go off So I know I didn't introduce this in the beginning, but I lost my father to suicide, and y'all may know him as the original Green Ranger. We also have a film coming out this year called Legend of the White Dragon. And it's taken a couple years to get finished because we wanted to make sure that his last project was the best. And it is, we've all seen it, so it's really amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see that too. So it's gonna come to theaters this year, and it really does highlight mental health. It's an action movie, but it really does highlight a lot of what he was going through. So that's why I think it's so important for me to just speak. And I'm also a suicide survivor myself, and I've been struggling with depression for a very long time, but I could say that I'm breaking out of that now, and mindset has really helped me. Creating your own reality is really important too. Manifesting outside of what you can see, because we can all create our own reality, and that's the beautiful thing about life. We all have the chance because we're all here today. We're all living, and that's the best gift that we could ever receive. So that's the beautiful thing about it. But I just want to encourage you guys to just reach out whenever you're in a dark place, because I know that I couldn't for a very long time. And now learning the steps of how to get there has been really important. But just knowing, even if it's a friend, just venting is so important. We keep all of that in, so just having that good support system is super important. And I really hope each and every one of you guys have a support system in here. And if you don't, my DMs are always open anytime you guys need anything. And especially, just to the youth, I really want to encourage you guys that any dream you have, you can accomplish. And don't let anyone tell you differently. You have to be your biggest fan, and that's something that I learned from my dad, but especially going through my own traumas, I'm really starting to understand now. You have to be your biggest fan and your biggest supporter. But always believe in yourself, and don't let anyone tell you differently. Just own your power and own your story, because it's so unique how we're all so different. We are just meant to be here to help. So that's what's so cool and so healing. It's such a gift to be alive. Like, how amazing is it? Like, just to be alive and to have breath in our lungs, to just create and just to love and just to not judge. There's so much judgment going on in the world right now, and we have this place where we can create a safe place. And that's what's so amazing about Y.E.S. That's what's so amazing about all of this. And thank you guys for being here and taking time out of y'all's day to be in a safe environment where we can all grow together and to speak the importance about, mental health and just owning your story and young entrepreneurship services. Like, I just think this is so amazing. I'm so blessed to be here. Let me keep reading off the notes. Okay. Yeah, so we're all so unique, and we all have our own story and our own pain. But the cool thing, and I know for me, I felt very alone. I lost my sister the year before my dad, and so it was 13 months of a lot of grief for me. And, I didn't want to go to therapists. I felt like no one could understand this pain, what I was going through. And I started doing tours, and I've traveled around the world, and the more people I meet, the more I realize a lot of people have a similar story to me. So just don't ever let the devil or let bad energy make you feel like you're alone, because you're not. And that's what's so beautiful about life, Like, we're just supposed to share our pain and supposed to share everything we've been through just to help others. And I just think this world is, it's sometimes not the best place, but, we're all chosen, and we're all chosen to talk about our pain. And that's what's so beautiful about it. And I just really am so, blown away and just so grateful to be here, because this has taken me a long time to be able to speak about, and because I'm really healing now, And so, yeah, I just want to do everything to just save as many people as I can. And it all starts with us, It all starts with the words that you pour out to others, And I remember my dad would always tell me, the words that you say could, either save someone's life or, and I really agree with that. I think our words are so powerful. Our mind is the most powerful muscle that we have, and our mindset is so important. And I know it's easier said than done. We're all human. We're all gonna have our hard days, but on those hard days, to be gentle with yourself and to create a place where any emotion comes up, just serve it. There's no such thing as a bad emotion. There is no good without bad, and everything is a part of one, and it's all a part of life. And I think it's so cool how we're all just so connected. At the end of the day, we're all just one, and we just gotta spread love as much as possible, and just to encourage, just speak light and love. It's so important, because our words hold so much value. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see the movie too. It's just super amazing. I'm super honored to be a part of it. I also do music, and just having a outlet is super important. So I encourage everyone in here, if you don't have an outlet, to find an outlet, to pray on it. It's just so important that we have a place where we can let go of the energy of just the crazy days. It's just so important to have that release. So just want to encourage you guys to keep believing in yourself, keep owning your story. We're all so unique. We're all so powerful together. So that's why we gotta stick together. But just remember, you could do anything you put your mind to. Don't let anyone tell you different, because I wouldn't be here talking to you guys if I listened. There's always gonna be haters. There's always gonna be, negative energy, but just listen to the voice that you choose to listen to, and let it always be the good one. And there's battles that we're all going through, but just when you reach out, you realize you're not alone. It's so important, and just so important. Yeah, hold on, sorry guys, it's emotional. so I guess that was all I wrote my notes. I'm sorry, you guys. It's emotional. But yes, so. Oh, thank you, thank you. This is actually my first time that I've talked like this. I've done, I think, 55 shows now in 2 years. So this is what I want to do, though, like to connect, you know? So this is awesome. I just really, oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. And, I think it's so important to speak to the youth because, if we teach kids emotional intelligence, they will be healed adults. And I really realized that with my dad's story. He never healed from his traumas as childhood, and that's what's so important. It's so important that we heal from these so we can become healed adults. That's why I think everything that Y.E.S stands for is so amazing. I'm just so blessed to be a part of this. You guys just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta be your biggest fan. Nobody else is gonna support you the way you support you. No one's gonna know you the way you do. So just really building that relationship with yourself, self-love, self-forgiveness, just really taking that time for yourself. I've actually been really working on my relationship with myself. Affirmations is a big thing for me. Like in the mornings, I always have to do that. Reading and just releasing energy is super important because we all get so caught up in our lives and it gets so busy, but that's why events like this is so important to remember us what life is really about. It's about being present, it's about spreading love, it's about connecting and sharing your story. Because we're all so different, but that's what makes us unique. And that's what's so beautiful about life. Like, I know I keep bringing up the one fingerprint, but it really blows my mind. Like, 8 billion people. That just shows you, it's like every single person here, you have a purpose. And you need to know, even if you can't see it right now, God has it in store for you. And you gotta keep believing in that. Just keep holding on until you see the light again. Because this life does get tough. But the good thing is that you have people that love you and care about you, so don't be scared to reach out, and especially to the men too. You guys are so amazing though, and thank you guys for being here. This is really awesome. Oh, okay, sorry. And I just want to encourage you guys too to just keep believing in yourself and just never let go, never give up. Even when it's so hard, you have to believe, you have to have hope, because that's the beautiful thing about life. And that's what faith is. Faith is, you can't see it, you're trusting and having faith. So that's super important. And yeah, super important. But I just really am just so blown away with just all you guys. I'm just so super thankful, and I just really hope life is treating you guys amazing. And if it's ever a hard time, my DMs are always open, and there's so many support systems and support groups that you can join, and just never feel like you're alone, And I felt like that for a very long time until I realized there's a lot of people like me out there. There's a lot of people like y'all out there. So just don't ever forget that, and don't make your traumas make you feel like you're alone, And that's just what's so beautiful about life. So just keep owning your story and keep just spreading light and love, because that's what life is all about. So just keep believing in yourself, keep spreading light and love, keep faith first, and always be an honest person. Honesty goes so far, and it's the best thing in life that we're able to share love and to be honest and to be open. Like, it's such a gift to be human, right? It's such a gift. Like, we are just so blessed, and life is just so amazing to be alive. We have 24 hours each day, so just be very mindful, be very present, be very self-aware of how you're spending your days, because, it's so easy to get caught up in the world. But just show gratitude. Living in gratitude is the highest state you can live in. So just remember, you just always gotta be your biggest fan. That's the only way you'll be able to make it to where you need to go and want to go. And just keep yourself first, keep pouring into yourself, and keep faith first too, and just keep reaching out. Don't ever make your grief feel like you're alone, because I was there and now I'm on the other side. So I'm just here to let you guys know that you're so powerful. Your pain is your purpose, and your pain is so valuable, so valuable. It's such a valuable thing to be human, to go through our struggles, because we're gonna be able to help people. And that's what life is about. It really is about light and love and healing. And it's such a beautiful experience that we're all here at the same time and we get to experience life together and to do events like this and to remind us of the times that we really need and just the realness of it all and just speaking from your heart and just, yeah, just always believe in yourself. I know I keep bringing it up, but that's what I always speak on because it's so important. That relationship with yourself is the most important relationship you'll ever have. So, really loving yourself, taking care of yourself, doing things that you love. You know, we're constantly growing too. So, just keep studying yourself, keep loving yourself, keep pouring into yourself. And anything you do, you can do it. You gotta believe that. You got to with 110% of you. You have to believe it. And just keep going, you guys. My DMs are always here if you guys ever need anybody to talk to. You guys are so amazing, and the human experience is such a great experience. You know, we're all living for the first time, so just be gentle with yourself. That's a big thing too. I think we're so hard on ourselves as humans. Just being gentle, creating that space for yourself. Whatever emotion comes up, it's good. There's no such thing as a bad emotion. And I think when you look at it like that, you see life differently. You know, even anger, like there's so many emotions that we think are bad. It's we feel things. So just always keep feeling from your heart. Never stop believing in yourself and keep going, even if it's baby steps. You know, every day is just another step forward. There's another step forward to who you want to be. You know, we're always touching our, you know, higher versions of ourselves, being in touch with that. So just keep doing things that you love. You know, really appreciate your loved ones because I would do anything to have my dad and sister back. Um, yeah, and just never take that for granted because life is such a short time. You know, it's like eternity is forever, but this is such a short time. So just be a good person, spread love and spread light. We're all here. We're all doing it for the first time together. You know, it's like we're not perfect. We're human. Don't beat yourself up and know that it's okay to not be okay. You know, I talk about that and I'm really realizing that as I get older. It's okay to not be okay. You know, and that's such a gift to be emotional, to be vulnerable. Like that's such a gift. That's so powerful. And I just really want to encourage you guys to keep tapping into that vulnerability. That will take you a long way. Like that's our true version of ourselves. I'm just so proud of you guys and keep just reaching and reaching. You're gonna get there. Even when you can't see it, just keep holding on because that light is there. And I promise, because I made it out on the other side. That's why I just want to keep speaking the importance of mental health. It's so important. And I think the world we live in nowadays, we forget that because we get so caught up in life. We forget to really check on ourselves to make sure we're okay. And that's so important. So just remember, okay? I love you guys so much. And just really keep taking care of yourselves. We're only here for a short amount of time. Just remember what you do here determines, you know, where we go after this. So just keep being amazing. Just keep doing amazing things. You know, we're all human. So I think that's a beautiful thing. Like it's just so beautiful to be human, to feel all these emotions, you know, even though sometimes it's like a roller coaster. It's like, wow, the blessing to be alive. The blessing it is to create our own reality. Whatever we want in life, we can get. You know, there's no limitations. Just keep reaching for the stars. Keep believing in yourself. Even if there's a dream that you think that's too big. I used to think it was too big. I never thought I would be an actress. Never thought I would be a music singer. Now I have a movie coming out this year. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Okay, I don't want to cry, but I mean it, you know? But I mean it. Sorry, you guys. I don't mean to cry, but it's a beautiful thing to cry too, right? It's such a beautiful thing to be able to release and just to be human. It's such a gift, such a blessing. But it is so amazing how we just have, you know, every day to make a new difference, a new change. You know, we really create our reality. So I just want to encourage you guys too to keep manifesting your reality. However you see your highest version of yourself, keep tapping into that. Because that's who you're meant to be. So just don't allow any limitations on your life. Keep your mental health first. Your mental health is just as important as your physical and your spiritual. So remember to keep that a priority. Check on those that you love. Create a safe place everywhere you go. And just be that person that people can come to. because that's such a gift. It's such a gift to be a healer and to be able to talk about our emotions. You know, it's so cool. It's like we're all having our own issues in life, regardless if it's one thing or another. So just really reaching out and talking about it, it makes you feel like, wow, there's other people that understand me. So I really encourage you guys, even though it's so hard because we live in our ego, we live in, it's hard, we live in our flesh, and it's flesh versus the spirit. So just keep tapping into the spirit. Keep tapping into your highest version of yourself, and remember, there's no dream too big to accomplish. You have to really believe that with your whole heart and soul. You can get anything you want in life, anything. You create it. You create your own reality. That's what's so beautiful about life. We all have the same amount of hours too. It's so awesome, So just keep being an amazing person. Spread light and love everywhere you go, because you don't know what people are, going through. You don't know what thoughts are on their mind. So just spread love, encourage, motivate, never judge. There's already too many judgmental people in the world, too many judgmental spaces. We need to create safe places where people can heal and feel like they are heard and seen. That's what's really important. I just want to let you guys know y'all are all heard and seen in here, and just really appreciate you guys for being here. And I really hope all of you guys take care of y'all's mental health, because this is the most important. And it's just the most important. So we got to do, and I'm just so proud of you guys. And I just speak healing over all of you guys and y'all's family. Just keep yourself first. Keep that relationship, priority. Creating boundaries is something I'm learning too. Creating those boundaries for yourself is so important too. Knowing it's okay to not say okay all the time. It's okay not to say yes. Really paying attention to yourself. Just any emotion that comes up, know it's good. Just know that it serves purpose. There's a reason for everything. So just really trying to find that reason in every day is so important. But you guys are so amazing, and anything you want in life, you're gonna get this. So don't let anyone else come in between that of you and your goals, okay? Just wanna encourage you guys to just keep loving yourselves, keep loving your family, keep speaking positivity over everyone that you come across, because you don't know how much your words mean, and your words can save someone's life. So just always remember that what we speak is so powerful. Our tongue is our sharpest sword. We really speak over our life. So even in the times where you can't see it, keep speaking good over your life, because it's gonna happen, and you gotta believe it, and it all starts in your mindset. And it's so important. So just be super self-aware of your thoughts. Just know when you get in a dark place, just reach out. My DMs are always open too, anytime, you guys. So just keep believing in yourself. You guys are so awesome. Awesome. I just want to say thank you guys again, and speaking healing over to all of you guys. Okay, yes, let's do it.